not televised by the mainstream. I guess Washington, D.C. and all the 450 other cities will probably not be televised, but that doesn't mean we're not going to be back. We'll be back, but we'll be much, much bigger. So be proud and stay clean and keep your bodies clean and your minds clean, because this is a statement that we're making that everybody needs to wake up. The banks have kicked the middle class out of their homes. America is for sale. And we need to have jobs. Why can't we get jobs? Because of the oil and the big car companies. We should be airborne by now and everybody would be working. This is just bullshit. And we need to stop it, and we need to stay together. So, come back next year, no matter what people say, how they're going to discourage you, how they're going to make you feel insignificant. Our human rights and our constitutional rights are being shredded. We have no rights as we stand here now. The only reason nothing has happened is because we are anonymous and we are a peaceful movement, and if you stay calm, we will get the job done.
Sisters, citizens, police officers, attendants. Now, just a quick question. Who here is a veteran? By show of hands, how many veterans do we have with us? We've got a few on the crowd. We've got a few vets here. Now, I, along with those veterans, now, to the police and attendants, this goes out to you. I, along with these other veterans, swore the same oath that you did, to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. Right now, the Department of Homeland Security, who is under the direct authority of the President of the United States, Hussein Obama, has enough ammunition, full-point ammunition, not authorized by NATO. They have enough ammunition stockpiled to put 15 rounds into every single American citizen. They have enough economy-sized plastic coffins that can fit 3 to 5 people in them for 50 million Americans. FEMA camps are still springing up across this country. So, the question that I have for the police officers and independents who swore the same oath to defend the Constitution, if it came down to a revolution, would you fight by the side of your brothers and sisters? Or the government?
Let me see the mic.
Who would you stand?
Let me see the mic.
No swearing.
I'm not going to swear.
I got one question for the government. Are you really ready to fight the power of the people? That's it. Just a real quick reminder, this is worldwide. This isn't just us. It doesn't stop today. All over the world, anonymous people in masks are marching. I have contacts in Brazil. I have contacts in Central America. I have contacts in Europe. All these people are marching with you and I today. Never forget that, and we don't stop today. This is the beginning again. So one of the things I love about coming to actions like this, I look around at this crowd and I see a few people that I've been in jail with. I see a lot of people I've been tear gassed with. We've all been through a lot together, especially between Occupy Oakland and all the shit that's happened since the Chelsea Manning protests. And at some point, we, as a radical community in the Bay Area, have to take a responsibility for pushing things a step farther. You have no more marching on the sidewalks. Like we chant whose streets, our streets, act like it. No more marching on the sidewalks, no more acquiescing to police authority. You're tools of the capitalist system. All they want to do is defend the private property of the fucking banks and oil companies that are responsible for subjugating 314 million Americans as nothing but wage slaves, shackled to their plows and shackled to their assembly lines of their mine carts. They're defenders of the system, and they don't give a shit about you.
They really don't.
Ultimately, you know, because there's always, every once in a while, some division that you know, shows up prior to large actions. No matter what, at a most basic level, I think we should all be able to agree that before anything else, we have solidarity with each other because we care about each other.
We do.
We love each other because we have fought and bled and been arrested and beaten and brutalized and subjugated right by one another. Don't defend them. And especially, don't give up your comrades to them because you don't happen to like one thing or another that they're doing.
Today we are all here for different causes, but we unite as one. We are all together. We fight together. We will stay together. If one man falls down, we will pick him back up and we will carry him to the end. We are all brothers and sisters.
But you just looked at me, man. Thank you.
So,
Where do we go from
is it
here?
working?
There you go.
Alright, someone I was just talking to over here said that if we're going to have an open source movement, we're going to need open source ways to organize. And so all I'm here to talk on is the fact that there's lots of examples around the world that we can all start looking into and figure out these ways that we can organize together. Everything from the Zapatistas in Mexico and the consensus processes that they use, people in Argentina and Venezuela that take back their workplaces and organize their workplaces horizontally, making all decisions amongst each other. The ways that we've experimented with over the last couple of years through the Occupy movement, the ways indigenous people have communicated and organized and made decisions with each other for a very, very long time. We need to start looking at how we're going to actually communicate and organize with each other on the ground so we can bring each other off the ways that we're getting connected through the internet. As much as we use those technologies and tools, we need to start grounding this and communicating with each other and figure out how we're going to take action together, how we're going to move forward in this. So I just want to put that out there. We should start looking to those things. And speaking of having solidarity with each other, a dear friend and organizer from Occupy SF, Kyle Leslie, who started organizing with Occupy SF back in September 2011. He's been diagnosed with metastatic melanoma cancer. He's having a fundraiser on Sunday at El Rio. Everyone is welcome there. Suggested donation of $5 to $20, but no one's turned away for lack of funds. It's a way to celebrate this person who's been a really key organizer here in San Francisco on the ground since September 2011, and see him off before he goes to LA to start a clinical trial. So I have flyers for that if you want to come. That's at El Rio on Sunday, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. No one's turned away for lack of funds. Come celebrate a really amazing organizer and have that kind of solidarity as we all heal together. Thank you for being here.
No, you can't. Oh, right. All right. I'm going to back off, save this real quick, and come back for archiving. Stand by.
All right.